Alright, I just sent Scott a text message about this, Anya, but I wasn't sure. I hadn't heard back from him about whether or not he was going to be able to tune in to anytime this week. So I started broadcasting here, and gonna save it. I'm gonna keep going on. I wasn't sure about how I was going to be feeling in the next couple of days, so I wanted to make sure I could get in and do something while I was feeling up to it. So I'm going to check some things here real quick. Okay. Okay. And I don't know if you had caught the last stream on YouTube, Anya, but we're in the Forbidden Woods. We had just unlocked the shortcut when I was with Scott the last time. We're going to talk to this guy here. He's another NPC. He will actually give us something, rather, his quest line will give us something that's important for our build later, our Blood-Tinged skilled build.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, Master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
And we're going to go ahead and join him right now because he's the only, the last, rune on the, little rune altar that we can attach. That was the blue-looking one. That's for specific, covenant packs. Like, this is the first one that we're able to access. And it lets us, I'll give the description in a bit.
Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League. The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates. Now, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing. And each other. Always. The League exists, and so this do not. And
alright, let's take a look at the rune he gave us. Boosts max HP during co-op by 2%, which in some cases early on is good. Some people like this rune as well. It lets you also be summoned as a Confederate rather than a regular hunter when you want to help people with their stuff, with you know, ringing the bell and getting people to help you. But we're going to take a look at this. A carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. This rune, discovered inside the Forbidden Beast Eater, came to symbolize impurity and the Oath of the League. Confederates of the League cooperate with hunters from other worlds and hunt to discover vermin. Vermin writhe within filth and are the root of man's impurity. Crush all vermin without hesitation. I believe Scott just joined me here. Alright, Scott did join, but he has his phone muted right now. So I'm just gonna keep talking here for posterity here. Alright, and we have some more frenzied cold blood here. A rich droplet of cold blood containing blood echoes, used to gain frenzied blood echoes. This manifestation of madness comes from a mind teetering on the very brink, but has a sane mind ever produced anything of true significance? Go ahead and do that. And in this place we get our first little glimpse of a new type of enemy. I don't know what the deal with these guys is. I mean, they are inside the walking guys. I forgot about him hanging in the corner there. They actually are inside the little, rather not little, but the walking guys around here that have the snakes in them. we're gonna go back up here because there's a little place that we can access up here if I can get the jump. Little hidden path. Yep, here we go. Now this is, not sure if you can hear it, but there's some heavy breathing going on. This is the kind of, this is the kind of thing that Bloodborne often does with, well, in Dark Souls too. Like, they'll place an item over there, like a shiny, and a lot of people, if they're going on their first playthrough here, they might just charge ahead of it and go try to pick up the item, but careful people, or people who have been through Bloodborne more than once and Dark Souls more than once, always know to check corners and try to pay attention to sounds around you. I'm not sure if you saw it, but there's a guy hanging out over there waiting to ambush somebody. But we've seen him, so we're gonna go up here and stick our hand in his back. Got some more upgrade materials. Got some madman's knowledge. Forgot he was hiding back there. Alright, this level, this area can get a little bit troublesome for in some ways because of these guys right here. They spit poison at you, and they have a really much bigger range than the smaller snake guys. Got another rune here, we'll check it out. A deep sea rune increases slow poison resistance. A secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. This transcription of Great Ones in human voices depicts downreaching currents. This rune means deep sea and grants augmented resistance. Great volumes of water serve as a bulwark guarding sleep, and an augur of the eldritch truth. Overcome this hindrance, and seek what is yours. The bit about water serving as a bulwark will become relevant in a bit as we reach the next area here. See if we can get a sneak attack in on this guy. Oh, and we have, I believe, our first actual bloodstone chunk. It's another upgrade material. A solid chunk that forms in cold blood. After death, a substance in the blood hardens, and that which does not crystallize is called a bloodstone. A chunk will never appear in the blood of an ordinary human. Seek deadlier foes if bloodstone chunks are needed. Let's see, okay, yeah, we do have some oil urns. We are gonna douse these boys in oil. Well, if I can actually, damn it. Uh-oh. another one of the deep sea runes. I think this might be a poison rune as well. Well, actually, oh no, this one is actually really useful because it increases frenzy resistance. Yeah. Yeah, no, that full. This game's full of those little moments here, like you're trying to, like they're little ways that you can get around little choke points like that. But you have to watch. You have to watch where you're where you are, and be aware of the fact that when you throw things like Molotov cocktails, they actually force you to step forward a bit. But no, yeah, frenzy resistance is actually going to be really helpful because there's a couple of enemies that will induce it. And what the problem with frenzy is that it has it builds up over time when you get hit, and when it the meter reaches the its capacity, even if you aren't at full health, it will do 80%. It will take away 80% of your health, your max health. We're gonna go back up this way. Let's see here. Well, yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed this already, Scott, but we have these little Cthulhu statues popping up everywhere. They were also in the cathedral. Yeah, he did make that neat little joke. The other thing that I do like about the joke that you sent, Scott, was a lot of people take that sort of meme at face value to mean like, oh well, if you have the high ground, it's over. But no, actually. If you don't have steady footing, you'll that's about as bad as charging up the hill against someone who has the high ground. All right, let's see if I can. There's actually I've been wondering. There's a little hidden path around here. Yep. I've been wondering for like ever how to get up to this area here. Hopefully I'll make this jump, because there's a bunch of enemies down there. Okay, whew, yeah, we made the jump, alright. We have over here a set of clothing, a mask. Graveguard mask. Mask of Doris, Graveguard of the Forbidden Woods. His pale countenance mimics the Labyrinth Watchers. Willem kept 2 loyal servants at Bergenworth. When they were sent into the labyrinth, they encountered the Eldritch Truth and went mad. One became the password gatekeeper, while Doris became a Graveguard of the Forest. Both remained loyal, even in madness. So, he was, what this says is that one of the people who was at this guy's brother was the guy who guarded the door into this area and who asked for the password. The other, forget what the other guy's name is, but I think we see some information regarding him relatively soon. Okay, and here we have more of the stuff here, the rest of the set. Leggings of Doris, Graveguard of the Forbidden Woods, covered in the blood of untidy rituals. And then it repeats the rest of what was on the mask. And yep, same info there. Okay. Let me see. I think there's a guy that. Okay, the patrol hasn't showed up yet. Okay. Okay, and we're poisoning. Okay. That could have ended very badly, but thankfully he was caught up in the poison spitting animation there. we're gonna have to be careful coming up to this next area here because there's a bunch of the big pigs coming up around here. We're gonna go around this way. And we're actually gonna go up this way because the shortcut up to the last lantern we used is up here. We need more bullets and blood vials anyway. Right. We're actually going to kill this guy here because we want some more blood vials. Spend some blood echoes and we'll see if we don't have enough upgrade materials to upgrade our cane. Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna need bloodstone chunks for that. I think I'll save those for now. Check out our... Alright, we'll use that one. Alright. Oh yeah, and we're gonna equip this rune. I'm gonna go talk to the doll here.
Welcome, what is... Very well then.
Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna
Farewell, good hand.
check something over here. Okay. Make sure I don't already have it. Nope. Okay. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and actually Instead of spending our blood echoes for levels, we're going to buy this. Because this is actually my favorite weapon. Actually, we're going to check our what my air conditioner just shut my door with the air pressure. I'm going to check our blood stuff supply. Here we go. All right, yeah, we got enough. Now we can spend some blood echoes.
What is it you desire?
Actually, we're going to see if she has any new dialogue.
Hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Hunters have said, but I am
okay.
You. Of course, I do love you. Isn't that very well?
We're gonna get some more endurance.
Farewell.
Alright. Jumping back in. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, we don't want to get hit by that attack. going to check out this area over here. Now, I'm unsure exactly why they're here, but we have some little alien-looking guys coming up here. I'm going to use this shield because the shields are very ineffective against physical attacks, but they can block ranged attacks very well. Alright, we're going to check out that rune that we just got. Anti-clockwise metamorphosis. I like this one actually because it boosts your stamina. The twisted cross means metamorphosis. Rotated anti-clockwise, this rune boosts stamina. The discovery of blood made their dream of evolution a reality. Metamorphosis and the excesses and deviation that followed was only the beginning. Right now we're going to make our way back. Actually, before we do that, we're going to do this. Uh-oh. Usually he just, goes down the other way and hangs out, with his back turned. That's why I was going up there. Forgot that he can actually turn around. Let's see if he's going to come back around. Fine. Okay, here we have another rune. That's not it. Okay, Dissipating Lake increases bolt defense. This transcription of the Great Ones in human voices ripples like a watery reflection. This rune means lake, and those who memorize it enjoy reduced bolt damage. Great volumes of... Okay, yeah, same as the deep sea one. The sea runes, guard against status effects like poison and poison and frenzy, and I think they'll also guard against things like blood defense. But the other runes, the lake runes, those will help guard against elemental damage. Gonna wait for Mr. Piggy to come up here and turn his back. So we can go up and give him an exam. And we have the Clockbore's Metamorphosis rune here now, which boosts HP. I forget what's up this way. Oh yeah, this opens back up to the other area. Okay, I think we're going to be able to do the next boss fight here. First we're going to see if anyone is hanging around here that can help us. It's a pretty popular spot for people looking to help other people, because this boss is kind of difficult to deal with just by yourself. Kind of like the Witch of Hemwick boss, where you fight several enemies at once. You have 3 bosses. While we're waiting on that, I'm gonna take a look at something here. We'll wait a few minutes, and if nobody comes around here, we'll try it ourselves. Okay, I've never done this boss fight by myself, so we'll give it a try by ourselves here. I don't think it's gonna go too well, though. Okay. This is why this boss fight sucks. Ouch. Okay. You always do that one with help. Okay. We got another rune here. I remember this one. Visceral attacks restore HP. Not a bad one, but I usually don't use it. Carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. Blood Rapture is the raw euphoria of the warmth of blood. Restores HP with visceral attacks, one of the darker hunter techniques. This rune resonates with servants of the Queen, carrier of the child of blood, who yearn for their queen's blood with little hope of requitement. For them, they find solace in blood rapture that serves as a surrogate for their desires. Alright, we used up a ton of blood vials, so we're going to go back to the Hunter's Dream. Alright, now hopefully I'll be able to clear the next area in the next hour. We'll see about it, though. I actually think I'm gonna equip, oh no wait, I need to equip this for, the next area. How much frenzy resist does... So we're gonna wear this. It looks dumb on this outfit, but we're gonna wear this hat because of the frenzy resist. Oh yeah. And we're actually gonna spend some insight. Do we already have that one? No, we don't. Or actually, I think maybe we do. Hang on. Nope. No, we don't. Gonna buy this. Gonna buy some, what else have I got? I'm not sure if we looked at this before. Attire of the retired hunter Jura, painted with ash in a ceremony to ward off blood. Jura is known through his contact with the powder kegs, the heretics of the workshop. He is said to have been both uncommonly kind and dreadfully foolish. Jura felt defeated by the state of Old Yarnum, and renounced his hunter vows. He was the guy in Old Yarnum that was manning the Gatling gun. And you can, excuse me, you can actually talk to him and interact with him if you avoid killing any beasts on the way up to him. But fuck that noise, because that's way too hard. Oh yeah, we're actually going to buy some more fire paper. Burn up some. We're gonna actually burn up some more insight. Gonna get one more fire paper. One more here. One more bulk paper. And we're actually gonna. Oh no, yeah, I remember. We're gonna need that. I'm gonna spend some blood echoes.
Well, what is it? Very well. Hunters have...
Okay, yeah, nope, no new dialogue.
Farewell.
Let's see. Oh, we can actually buy this, and I actually am going to buy that because it's a useful tool. Repeating pistol typically used by church hunters. Crafted with mostly metal parts and exhibiting a complex design, the repeating pistol fires 2 shots at once, making a ravenous consumer of quicksilver bullets. Should be used sparingly compared to its workshop counterpart as the trump card in one's arsenal. So yeah, it's actually until we get the let's see, until we get the pistol Evelyn, we'll be using that. We're gonna actually sell that cannon because we don't need it. That's for strength blood tinge builds. We're actually gonna buy some, oh, actually, oh, damn it. Thought that was buy. Okay, well. Alright. I'm not sure if you can see it there, Scott, but there's a pretty ugly looking creature over there. We're gonna... Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, that's the attack that I was mentioning before that would induce frenzy. He floats up, jumps up and grabs you, and holds that rock in his hand up to your ear. And I actually think you might be able to see it. There's a spider on it. Can't remember the significance of that. I'll have to look up some stuff about it, but that's something that a lot of people miss because they don't take the time to look at it. Okay, so this next area is going to be kind of challenging, not because of these guys. There are a couple of these guys around here. Let me see if I have any sedatives. Oh, nope, no sedatives. Okay, well, yeah, we're definitely not going to get hit by that attack then. If we can help it. There's an NPC hunter in the next area. Inside the building. Take a closer look at these guys for you. Whoa, okay, good thing that missed. Okay, good, he actually dropped a sedative. We might need that. Okay, so let's actually take a look at that, because I'm not sure if I put that up there before. Liquid medicine concocted at Bergenworth calms the nerves. Those who delve into the arcane fall all too easily to madness, and thick human blood serves to calm the frayed nerves of these inquisitive minds. Naturally, this often leads to a reliance on blood administration. So this is human blood in this. Most of the implication that you get from the heavy themes of blood in this is that most people... Oh, shit. Most people in Yharnam are vampiric by nature. we're going to be careful up here because there's a brain sucker over there. And when they have the hood down like that, that's when they can cast the paralyze spells. Uh-oh. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. I was hoping to... Get fucked. Alright, and here we have Arcane Lake that helps defend against arcane damage. That'll become useful later in the game. I'm not sure if you can see that over there. I think that's called a celestial centipede. We're actually going to run past it here. And open this shortcut. Go back over the way we came. Well, actually, before we do that, gonna open this. Oh wait, this door's already open. I forgot. Okay, first we're gonna slowly make our way over here. Got some more sedatives, might need that. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna kill this guy. Actually, we might be able to get a lucky shot off on him here. These guys are very resistant to physical damage. Alright, now comes the what could be the hard part. And often is the hard part. We have this NPC hunter here. It's up on the top level. I'm actually debating on whether... Yeah, before we do that, we're gonna use this. I'm gonna walk over to the door over here and open it because that's a shortcut from the other side. see if I can see her from where I am. Yep, she's up there. I don't know if you can see her, but she's up on the top right. Okay, so yeah, that fight can ordinarily be pretty hard if you don't have an arcane build and you don't if you hadn't gone to a certain area in the game and gotten something called the Augur of Abritus, which is what the spell she used with the tentacle stuff, because she'll use that spell and also a Call Beyond, which is a very powerful. It's one of the most powerful spells in the game. Creates a little. I think you've seen me use it on the a couple of enemies before. It creates a star explosion, and it has projectiles go towards the enemy. But if you don't have the spells, you can always use a blunderbuss to stagger her. And so we got some new clothes here. Let's check them out. Uniform of the Students of Byrgenwerth, a bygone institute of learning. Features a thick cape. The Healing Church has its roots in Byrgenwerth, and naturally borrows heavily from the uniform design. The focus not on knowledge or thought, but on pure pretension would surely bring Master Willem to despair, if only he knew. And that's talking about what the Healing Church became after Lawrence split from Willem and the Byrgenwerth College. Okay, so we're gonna change out of that because that looks silly. Alright, and there was a note here. The spider hides all manner of rituals, certain to reveal nothing, for true enlightenment need not be shared. And we're going to see if there's anything else down here. Oh, also, something neat that a lot of people don't realize unless they actually go and break these things here. Those jars are full of eyeballs. here we have pearl slugs. Material used in a holy chalice ritual. Of all the strange life forms that reside in the nooks and crannies of the old labyrinth, the slugs are clear signs of the left-behind Great Ones. This is used in the Eve's Chalice ritual, ISZ. We're not gonna be able to get there yet, but that's one of the materials that you need for it. Okay, so we're gonna go back over here. When the red moon hangs low, the line between man and beast is blurred. And when the Great Ones descend, a womb will be blessed with a child. Now, there was something in the original Japanese translation, like the direct translation, that was different than that was a little bit more sinister. We'll have to look it up. I don't remember what exactly it was. We'll need that to get into the other area. The area next to the boss area. We're gonna come up here. Get what's in this. And after we replenish our bullets and everything, we're actually gonna come back into this area. Oh, okay, yeah, this actually, I'll explain at first. This is actually one of the reasons why we might go ahead and get 15 arcane for the hunter tools. I'll have to see how we spend our points, but empty phantasm shell. Empty shell that applies arcane power to a weapon. So it's basically like the what do you call it? The bolt and fire paper, but this is unlimited use, but it just uses quicksilver bullets to activate. Empty invertebrate shell that is said to be the familiar of a great one. The Healing Church has discovered a great variety of invertebrates, or phantasms as they are called. Shells with slime still harbor arcane power and can be rubbed on weapons to imbue them with their strength. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Instead of walking all that way. Okay. We're going to swap out the Deep Sea rune for the Arcane Defense rune. And we are going to go back to Bergenworth. We're going to go back up to that area of the school where the we found the key, and we're gonna ring our beckoning bell, because this area is one of the few areas in the game. Actually, I think pretty much every area will do this, but when you ring your beckoning bell, after you manage to summon someone, it'll bring in what's called a bell-ringing woman, and that will bring in enemies to fight you if they happen to be ringing their sinister bell in this area. And this is a very popular area for people to do that. And I absolutely hate Bloodborne, I hate PvP in Dark Souls at any juncture, because even if you're really good at PvP, you, a lot of it, sometimes can depend on whether or not you have a good connection. If your connection is bad, that means you're not going to be able to hit them, and they're going to be, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, I guess. With the delay, it can be kind of hard to tell when you can, parry the people and not. Let's see if anyone around here is willing to help a hunter out. Because this next boss fight really sucks without a live person helping you. While we're waiting, we'll see what kind of clothes we can switch to potentially. We'll go with the Black Church garb again for the arcane defense. We'll go with our hunter trousers. We'll wait 5 minutes, and if nobody comes then, we'll go out the 2 old hunters that we can get, and we'll try it that way. Wait another minute. Okay, fuck it. Guess there's not a whole lot of people around today. Oops. That is not what I wanted to do. First, we're going to open this door so we can get going right away. I'm not sure if you remember this, Scott, but that's actually Master Willem. And he has some curious growths coming out of his back. And we actually got some insight from that, and he's pointing towards the lake. Okay. First, let's see if we can, I'm actually pretty sure we got rid of the, first... Actually, no, we didn't. Okay, let's see if we can, get rid of this guy without losing any more health. Ouch. Alright. Alright, so after we summon this guy, we're gonna have to make a beeline towards the boss door. And summon the other guy. Alright. Is he gonna come up? Alright, fuck it. Well, actually, I didn't notice that. There's eyes all over him. I didn't notice that before. So... Now, hopefully that old hunter that I summoned actually shows up. Oh, yep, here he is. Okay, good. This fight really sucks without someone to help you deal with spider dudes here. Oh. Alright, now this is the hard part. Because he reappears over there, summons more spiders, and now he will shoot spells at you. Uh-oh. Oh. Yep. That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Alright, well, we'll try one more time and see if we can get any actual people to help us with this horse shit. Let's see, did you see me? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. We'll get a jump start on it. I forgot that you're only allowed to summon one of these guys. Alright, so we're gonna head upstairs. We'll wait 5 minutes again. And if nobody shows up, we'll try it again with one of the old hunter guys. Ouch. While we're waiting to see if someone decides to show up, we'll let our health regen a bit. Just waiting. Waiting for someone to show up. Wait a little bit longer. really hope that someone will be able to come help us, because this fight really sucks without a non-NPC cooperator. Wait one more minute. If we can't get anybody to help us after that, we'll summon the hunter by the door. Oh, oof. Alright, fuck it then. One more try. This time without falling down the hole. Okay. Summon our homie Damien. Yep. Scholar of Mensis. Yoink! Alright, and we're gonna equip some bolt paper this time instead. Got him down almost to half health. Where? Yep. Alright. Uh-oh. Ran out of stamina at exactly the wrong time there. Get back up to full health. Oh, shit. Almost. Uh-oh. Nope. Alright, there we go. And here we have a new item, Kin Cold Blood. Cold blood of inhuman kin of the cosmos, brethren of the great ones, used to gain unspeakable blood echoes. Dare not to delve into the world beyond humanity, the Eldritch truth touched upon long ago at Bergenworth. We're actually gonna eat that. Gonna eat these. And then we're gonna go through the next little cutscene, and then we're gonna call it quits for tonight. I'm not sure if you can see that off in the distance, but... looks like a woman in a wedding gown. And it looks like she's got blood all over the front of her. Alright. Night ritual secret broken. Seek the nightmare newborn. Alright, I'm actually gonna... I don't think we've been to the area that this guy takes you to, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna let him pick us up. Oh. So we already have been there. Thank you, Dark Souls. Hopefully that takes us right back there. Pretty sure it will. Okay, yep. So we're just gonna go grab the next lantern here. And we're at Yarkagul, the Unseen Village. Oh. There's a couple of items we can pick up around here, so we're just gonna do that. Because those guys are gonna keep coming until we, kill the one summoning them. We don't have time for that right now. Uh-oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna spend these blood echoes, and I'm gonna log out. Let me know what you thought in a few minutes, Scott. Like I said, I'm gonna spend these blood echoes, and then I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom because I kind of need to do that.
Very well. Let me.
Oh, and I'm actually sure there was some new dialogue option before we, so before we, do that, actually, I'm gonna see what that was.
Good hunter. Your presence somehow soothes. I sense the ancient echoes. They course your veins. Farewell.
So she's talking about the fact that we just consumed the kin cold-blood, the ancient echoes. But that's enough of that. We're gonna quit for today. Hope you enjoyed that, Scott. We're gonna do Nier Automata next week, and I'll see you then. I'll text you in a bit. Bye.